So good morning, everyone. I get to do together time this morning. And does anyone know what we're talking about today? They already said it this morning. It starts with a J. Super Bowl, somebody just said. I think that was my wife, and can you show them your t-shirt? It says, "Go Taylor's boyfriend." That's who we're rooting for today. Okay, so today's service is, you're either laughing because that's ridiculous or your esteem for us just went up several points, didn't it? Or both. Our service today is about, did you know? It's about justice. Thank you, Luke. Very good. So and does anyone remember, last month we talked about a different principle called equality and equity. We talked a little bit about both. So can anyone describe to me what equality is? Yes, what's equality? Equality is everyone getting the same things. Very, very good. So who knows what equity is? It sounds similar. Of course you do. What's equity? Equity is people getting what they need. It's different than everyone getting the same thing. You get what you need. So then, what is justice? And how is it different from equity and equality? Do you want to take a stab at it? No? Well, so justice is so if equality is everyone's the same, equity is getting what you need, justice is adjusting for the rest of the world and saying, what do we need so that everything is just and truly fair? So, does anyone know that there's an Olympics coming up? Yeah? Does anyone else like the Olympics like I do? Are we summer fans or winter Olympic fans? Both? Both summer? Okay. And what are some of the favorite things that you all like watching in the summer Olympics? What are some of the gymnastics we like? What? Swimming? Basketball? Okay. What else? Anything else? Does anyone else like track and field? I love watching track and field. So two of my favorite ones, I do like gymnastics too, are swimming and track and field. And I want to give you a comparison by my mentor and friend, the Reverend Cheryl M. Walker. And she used the Olympics to explain what the difference is between equality, equity, and justice. Okay, so let's look at swimming. Swimming, there is a 50-meter pool that has lanes and stripes in it. Everyone starts at the same time on the same end of the pool, and then you know who wins by who gets to the end of the race at the same time. Now, what's interesting is track and field and swimming both have a 400-meter race, right? So for the 400-meter race, they start at one end, they go back and forth, and you know when you're done as the first one who's done. That is equality. Okay, everyone starts in the same place, everyone ends in the same place. So if you go to track and field, you end at the same place, like there's a line, but the track is round, which means the lanes, some people have to run further if they're on the outside lanes than the people on the inside lanes. What would happen if everyone started at the same line? Would that be fair? Because they wouldn't be running the same distance, right? So what they do is they adjust the starting places on that so everyone starts so that they're running the same distance. And it means that is the same, they stagger them so that it's the same distance. That's equity, right? We change something so that we make it fair and everyone has the same things. So then here's the question. If we talk about justice, what does every athlete do after they're done swimming or running or doing gymnastics or doing water polo? Do you know what they do? That's what? They should drink water. They should drink water, and they probably should have some food, and hopefully they hug their parents, right? What else do they do? Oh, that is such a good thing to do. They congratulate their other teammates. That is another thing they do. Yes, John? They get drug tested. They go into a room and they pee in a cup. That, my dear friends, is justice. Because they need to make sure they weren't using any illegal drugs that gave them an unfair advantage, right? They needed to make sure that no one had a systemic advantage over somebody else. It's not just making the tracks or the lanes fair, but it's going into the system to make sure that the systemic advantage is not there for one person over another one. So now you can say, when the Olympics come, that's equality. That's equity. I bet they're going to pee in a cup. That's justice. So I hope that that helps make a little bit of a distinction for you all. Thank you all for your help on that. Yes? I think justice would be making the Chiefs not have a racist message or a racist call in that. Yes, and I will say I am watching the Super Bowl and can hold all of the systemic oppressions that are also true in that game. Yes, also true. Thank you. Thank you all for participating. I appreciate you all.